Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Let's have a look to see the messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. As usual, I always remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing your readings, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this reading becomes powerful and personal. I forgot to show you that at the bottom of the deck of what you're currently not seeing at the moment, the divine is saying that you are receiving the energies of the moon. The energies of the moon is inviting you to look at the situation that might just be causing you a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. And the divine is saying that it is important for you to understand that you are powerful, you are strong, and not allow anything to make you feel fearful, not allow anything to stop you from proceeding and going forward into a new beginning, into a new chapter. So what we're going to do is we're going to be getting our oracle cards. And as I'm getting our oracle cards, I want to remind you that we have our new moon celebration that is going to be happening on the 20th of April. So on the 20th of April, we have our first solar eclipse of the year. Now for me, when I am working with solar eclipses, this is not a time for manifesting. No. This is the perfect time to be addressing and looking at whatever it is that no longer serves you. So on this new moon, on this solar eclipse, me and my team are going to be doing our new moon ceremony. And this time we are cutting cords. We are letting go of whatever it is that no longer serves you. We are banishing and returning to sender any evil eyes, any bad energy. We are doing that ceremony that brings a deep cleanse. Okay, it is perfect for purging and resetting. So if you're wanting to be part of this powerful solar eclipse, go in the description box below, go on my website, reserve your space, take your time, write your petition of whatever it is that you need to release. If you are cutting cords, write this down. If you are wanting to banish any bad luck and return to sender any type of negative energy, this is going to be powerful for it. I cannot emphasize this to you. So, divine, beloved, do really consider this powerful energy that is here and start looking at your life seriously, because not only do we have a solar eclipse that is here, we also have the energies of Mercury going retrograde. So again, we are looking at the past. We are addressing any energies that really needs to be let go. So again, if you're wanting to be part of that powerful energy of the new moon, go in the description box below and don't wait until the last moment, because of course spaces, candles get sold out. So we have your cards that are on the table. And so you have the energies of a major arcana card that is here. And you opened up this reading with a major arcana card of the moon card. So the divine is saying that, again, there's something that is here where you are being encouraged to look at this situation, where you are being encouraged not to run away from the situation. We're talking about the energies of releasing. We're talking about the energies of letting go. So this is very much an empowerment that is here, that the divine wants you to step into, claiming your power back and feeling powerful enough. Because the divine is saying that for some of you, there is something that has transpired where you are dealing with the energies of wanting to bring balance into your emotions, into your life. For some of you, you are perhaps dealing with the justice system. For some of you, perhaps you're going through a divorce. There is just something that is here. And again, this is why I'm telling you that this is the perfect time to start cleansing, to start releasing, to start allowing, to start letting go. Because the divine wants you to understand that when you are working with the energies of the moon, you're starting to step into that energy of having this spiritual maturity to understand energy and how to harness it and to allow it to work for your greatest advantage. Because it is interesting that the energies that you have next is the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is about your wishes coming true. The Nine of Cups is all about joy. It's all about happiness. It's all about feeling good. As you can see, our couple, there is just that blissful energy that is around. But remember, before this happened, you had to step in and look into your life and ask where you can see the truth for what it is. and taking that sword of truth and cutting out whatever it is that doesn't belong in your future, because you're understanding that the solar eclipse is all about releasing, is all about cutting, is all about letting go. Because by releasing, cleansing, and letting go, this allows this new energy to start entering into your life, because you did whatever it is that you had to do, so that when you're moving forward, you're starting to manifest on a clean slate. But you're understanding that right now, before you can get to this point, you have to stand firm. You have to look at whatever needs to be looked at. You have to bring the energy of accepting and allowing and releasing, so that you can then start moving forward with a clean slate. A clean slate around perhaps your money, your resources, the things that you care about, because you have the energies of the Ace of Cups. No, it's the energies of the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is all about a new beginning around your money. So soon after, you're going to be seeing that for some of you, your money starts to get better and better. Your resources starts to grow, it starts to come in. There's just a new beginning that is here around the things that you care about, around the things that make you feel good. So whatever it is that you're currently experiencing at the moment, the divine is saying that if you're experiencing blockages at the moment, if you're experiencing that things are not going in the right direction, if you are seeing yourself always focusing on the things that are not happening for you in the way that you want them to happen for you, instead of you looking forward and moving, then the divine is saying that it is time for you to start cutting the cords. It is time for you to start understanding that addressing any self-sabotaging behaviors is important, so that you can finally see that the future that you're wanting is over here and it is not over there. So the divine is saying that for some of you, it is just difficult to accept that when we look at our fears and we're not running away, this is actually an encouragement for the energies to come in that bring in what it is that we want. Because you're understanding that when you're running away from our fears, well, what happens? Your fears keep chasing you down, and your attention is always focusing on what it is that you don't want. But when you stand and you look at your fears and you address whatever it is that needs to be addressed, cutting the cords, releasing, purging, banishing, whatever it is that you need to do, then suddenly you start feeling that mental clarity. You start having that clarity on the journey of where you're going. And this opens up the door to the energies of the Nine of Cups. So the divine is saying that though this reading might be very powerful for some people might be getting confused, but it is okay. The whole reading is all about you trusting the journey, okay? The whole reading is all about you understanding that you have to do the spring cleaning in your life sometimes. You cannot just want the new furniture, your home to be decorated the way that you love, without you removing the things that you don't use anymore, old things, broken things. So the divine is saying to you that you have to understand that there is a process that you have to go through to receive whatever it is that you're praying for, and for you not to be afraid of the journey that is here, because you can see that there's a journey that is here. You're leaving behind things that are getting in your way, things that no longer serve you, toxic relationships, toxic situations. And you're trusting the journey, you're trusting the process, because you're understanding that you have to start looking forward. You're understanding that you have to start feeling and understanding that you are indeed powerful, because the divine is saying that for you, we already talked about the energies of fear, and the divine is saying that again, with the moon card, understand that there is nothing for you to be afraid of. You are currently working with divine timing. So divine timing is saying to you, have no fear. And if you're understanding this reading on a deep level, comment in the comment section 777 and show your guides that you're understanding what this message is all about. Because as you are now starting to see your wishes and your dreams coming true, as you are trusting in the process, the divine is saying that when it is the right time, you are now starting to visualize. You are now starting to manifest, because you've stepped in the energy of trusting the process and going on that journey. And as you're starting to feel clean, as you're starting to feel light, you're going to be seeing that the journey becomes a lot more easy. the journey becomes a lot more smoother. The journey becomes a lot more clear. So there is nothing for you to worry about. And so as you're going on this journey, it is going to be important for you to trust the process and to understand that working in silence, walking in silence is also important, because when you walk in silence or work in silence, you are able to start creating the things that you want, because you're not having to explain yourself to people. You're not having to justify your dreams. You're not having to say to people that you're afraid of this and that. You're understanding that this is an internal process and this is a journey, and this journey is for you and you alone. And other people are not going to understand why you are leaving situations behind, whatever triggers you. But you are going on this journey quietly, trusting the process and understanding that you are divinely protected. And when you do, I already told you that there's a new beginning when it's connected to your money, when it's connected to your resources. Why is this? Because remember, you have done the cleansing, you have done the cleaning, you have made sure that the foundation of the Ace of Coins is clean. So whatever it is that is going to be coming in and growing in your life is growing from a pure space, from a clean space. And this opportunity, this new beginning that is here is going to be beautiful because there's no resistance. Okay, you have done the weeding that you needed to do. You have done the digging, the cleansing, whatever it is that you needed to do, so that when it was time to accept this divine seed, this gift from the divine, you planted it. And when you planted it, you saw the things that had to change to grow into your life clearly, easily, simply, because you took the time to do whatever it is that you needed to do first. I spoke to you about cleansing your home, doing that spring cleaning. Well, this is a similar type of energy that is here. If you're wanting to plant new flowers, new seeds, you have to go in your garden and clear out whatever it is that doesn't belong there anymore, whatever it is that is not growing anymore, so that the new seeds can have space and they are not competing for energy with old seeds, with old plants that are not growing, that are not going anywhere. So the divine is saying, go and do the work that you need to do, because if you do, this new beginning that is here is going to see you creating generational wealth. So there's a lot that is here that the divine is asking you to consider and to look at. And beloved, this is the message that I have for you. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember to join me on the 20th of April for the solar eclipse. We are going to be doing another ceremony. If you don't know how the ceremonies look like, go in the short section and you'll be able to see how the ceremonies look like. But like I said, this ceremony with the solar eclipse is about cleansing, releasing, cutting the cords. It's all about letting go. It's all about banishing. These are the energies that we work with when it is a solar eclipse. Beloved, I'm going to see you very soon. It is a goodbye from me.